What up, guys, and welcome back to One Kitchen, Three Kings. I'm Philion here.
I'm Stefan.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Manny Antonio.
Today, hanging out with us, we have recording artist Kendi X and UCLA's own Sakai Wright.
And we have director Shahexam and Victor from Hey Hey Victor.
And we are back together like one happy family.
Hey.
So yeah, I know you guys, it's One Kitchen, Three Kings, but there's four now because, ooh, I'm so sorry, baby. Nothing to it. Oh my god. So yeah, we're back together as one happy family. We got new guests here hanging out with us. It's about to be a good time. We're about to cook some good food. I cooked today because last time I flaked on them, but it's gonna be good.
Oh, that's food you ever had. Last time you did not flake.
He didn't flake, he just didn't cook.
I just didn't cook. Yeah.
Who cooked on Taco Tuesday?
They cooked.
He made us cook everything, and then I felt bad because I invited all these people. I'm like, damn, we can't just do a little 1 or 2 taco. We gotta do it all.
You chefed it up, so it was great. I'm proud of
I was
y'all.
twerking that
The
chicken.
episode looked amazing. Of
Missed
course. I missed you guys.
We missed you too.
I couldn't make it.
I heard you was making margaritas and we didn't even come.
Wait, I was to make margaritas.
Phil said he was the
I was
margarita
supposed to make
maker.
margaritas, but I couldn't. I was had work obligations, so I couldn't make it.
But at least you got a job.
Ow.
Alright, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you guys how I made today's fucking meal. I made pork chops, mac and cheese. He made the cabbage.
Period.
What you make?
I made a carrot, cumin, and onion side dish.
Girl, you always gotta be cute and kind. Right.
I need this
And
all the way.
veggie.
Okay, cute. Alright, so we're gonna break it down for you guys from beginning to end. Let's go. So, I'm gonna put a little oil on our pork chops so that the season sticks. Okay? I may be saying it wrong, but you guys get it. Swap it around. Put a little Laura's seasoning salt.
Oh, alright.
Get something wrong, sis.
If you don't have Lars in your cabinet, it's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
So basically, Nick Cannon had 2 more kids, right? I think twins.
I heard about that, but I don't
Yeah, he just had a baby with Abby De La Rosa, the girl from, where's she from? Power 106 or something?
Yes.
Some radio station.
Was she like a girl on Ballin' Out or something?
No, she's from the radio station. She DJ'd Marley's second birthday, actually.
Okay. She's a DJ as well.
Yeah, but he just had twins with her, and then he has twins with another girl.
Mariah Carey.
Another one. There's a girl that
He's out here with 3 sets of twins.
There's 3 sets of twins.
Yeah.
Oh, he's iconic.
You think that's it? He's a twin maker.
You better make the twins all year, all.
You think like Sister Wives is lit? Like being a Sister Wives?
I think if you are a mature, business-oriented woman and you decide to go down that road, like being with like a celebrity or like somebody in that high profile, you should expect to be sister wives with people at least for the kid sake.
So you feel like if you're out here having kids, there's no type of commitment.
I know for a fact, mark me if I'm wrong, no girl wants to stay with him.
Do you think if he didn't have money, that it would be like the same thing?
Hell no.
So you get the money into product.
So it's the money. Like I always say, you gotta have money to
But the
live
money
this
is
life,
high.
baby. You cannot be broke talking about some Sister Wives.
You cannot be broke having 3 sets of twins. That's just period.
I mean, you
No.
can be broke having 3 sets of twins.
That's
You
just
see
too
it all the
much.
time.
Give it up. Should have no
So
more kids.
I totally forgot to tell you guys what I'm using, but I use a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder. What is this? We got a little Cajun seasoning. I just like to mix it up. I didn't see this nowhere. I just be cooking, just be trying shit. Maybe nasty. But just try again. Put some
So
other
are you
shit.
baking these or are you putting them in the pan?
I baked them and put a little gravy.
For how long?
What's that?
you baked it on 375 for about
Is the
43
gravy
minutes.
from scratch?
350.
For like 2 hours,
Gotcha.
and then
Is the gravy
400 for the last hour.
Yeah, the gravy.
Yeah, the gravy is like your Big Mama gravy with the flour and the water, bitch.
Oh, okay. It's not like the can, like you gotta be open.
No.
No, scratch.
That's how we try.
We do scratch.
We
We do scratch. From scratch, darling.
Whoa, not this.
Because she was making a face in the last video.
Okay. It wasn't.
I
It
was
was.
too.
My turn.
It wasn't okay.
So, Sister Wives, are you like into that?
I think it is. I mean, let's ask like girls, I guess. Like, What do you think? You're young. What do you think about sister wives? Do you think that's okay? Like, what's a young, fresh opinion?
If you're with a man, do you want him to be with her and you? Or
Definitely
So
not.
this is what monogamy.
What if you got like whatever you wanted?
I don't
Like,
care about
live your life.
I like fun. I already like threesomes, so I feel like that'd be fun. They should all just
So
be
do you guys feel like he's with them, like these girls are with him because of the money stature or the good penis?
Probably both.
Both?
Yeah.
How about you, Victor? I
yeah,
wanna know your
Victor,
opinion.
you're married. So what is your opinion on
Sure.
that? You're
It's
married.
just me and nobody else.
I know that's
Victor don't want to share with Nana at all.
Straight monogamy. That's it. Alright?
Victor said, if I'm gonna be putting in the work, you can't be putting
That's
in
it.
nobody else.
Nobody else, period.
Period. Okay.
Just one.
Alright.
I know that's
I respect that.
Okay, so we're gonna put this in the oven. Put a little onions on top.
How long
We'll
you
come
cook it
back.
for, friend? Is it like you cook it long?
You know me, I
Like that
cook it.
steak?
Yeah.
Extra long?
Low and high, low, high.
Does it still fall apart like the steak?
Oh.
Bitch.
So I'm gonna make a carrot side dish, and basically you take whole carrots and you slice them in half in two. You put them in a pan, and then you place maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't measure; I just do it by eye.
So like a drizzle?
Yeah, like a drizzle.
Yeah.
And I take salt, or you can do sea salt, black pepper.
Again, this is by eye.
This is by eye. I don't
So you
measure,
can season how you like it.
but I promise you it's good.
You like to put a lot of seasoning on a little bit, be
I
honest.
don't like carrots, but I'm gonna try it today.
You don't like
Who I not like no carrots?
This dish is really good for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Soul Food Sunday. It's really a good side dish. A little onion powder.
You like yams?
I love yams.
It gives me
Garlic
yam vibes.
powder.
Yeah.
It looks like it's yams. That's what I thought it was.
That's just the seasoning. With the olive oil.
Give it a little shake.
Give it a little shake. 1, 2, 3. And then what I do is I put honey on the base with the seasoning. Just a drizzle.
Oh, she's good.
Just so the cumin can
Oh,
stick on the
okay.
top. And then I take cumin seeds, not cumin powder, but cumin seeds. And you just sprinkle on top.
What's cumin?
Cumin's really good.
What is
The
it?
herb.
Bitch, don't ask, I don't know. She's good. She's good.
Did she give oregano, whatever that
No,
was?
she's gonna give a regular. She's a real good
No,
herb.
she's good though. Look at that.
That looks
You put the oven on 385 for about 30 to 35 minutes.
Would you say you let people, you should test it to your crispiness, or should you?
Once the carrot is soft, once you stab a fork in the carrot and it
Gotcha.
falls right off the fork, it's done.
It's done. Okay, cool.
But I like a little crisp to it.
Yeah,
Are you guys ready to
crispy.
try it?
Yes.
You guys? Okay.
So guys, what do we think about the gangs bringing up that natural women are winning and not all women need a Chanel bag?
Does
You-
that make sense in the
What do
same
you guys
category?
think?
Natural women and what do you mean?
Yeah.
You think you
Well,
need a Chanel
he
bag?
basically said that.
I mean,
You deserve it.
I do.
I know that's
Every
right.
day. But I think natural woman is always winning.
Always.
If you want a natural woman out here that can't spend thousands of dollars to go down to Mexico to get a fix a flat. So
Oh,
you always
There we go.
Fix a
Yeah.
flat.
I agree with him. I love a
Fix a
natural
flat for
woman.
me.
I love a natural woman.
I don't know. I think the Chanel bag is needed. Like,
So you feel like you need one Chanel bag in your life? You need like 2 or 3?
oh, you need the family, like
So-
the mother.
But that's
daughter,
the issue.
daughter,
People get the
No, but for
products,
your-
but then where are you living though?
Right.
Here's the thing, though. This is
That's
true.
true.
Automatic.
You have the next car, you have the
But
back, where you live.
I'm speaking from like, you gotta go by yourself.
So you feel like you should work your way up to a Chanel bag?
with your own money.
Okay. So you
Yes.
be self-made
You know what I'm
first.
saying? With your own money.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You shouldn't depend on no nigga for nothing at the end of the day. But yeah, if you got get your coins up, you go get the Chanel, you go get everything you deserve.
So you should come off top and saying, "Oh, I need a Chanel bag. I require a Chanel bag."
I think those girls are the girls who are like going from like home to home, like the couches,
The
like,
plastics.
the Instagram girls, like
Okay.
they want to. You gotta post up the bag, you gotta post up the nigga, you gotta post up the private jet. You know, that's a different type
So
of
you feel like
lifestyle
our
that's a thing.
Instagram girls are now giving our young women coming up in.
I saw a girl stay at his house for 3 days and didn't
Don't
go.
put me in this.
I swear to
They
God.
didn't what?
And didn't they?
Didn't shower.
Is it, am I lying?
Uh,
Am I lying?
no way.
I swear to God.
Wait, so
But
wait,
she
I
was
want
out here for her vibe, for her Her friends had left her. She needed to wake up.
Did you
Wait.
shower?
3 days I went over here. Same look.
All right. But how about our girls who are getting the illusion that they gotta have their hips done, their titties done, their teeth done. They gotta be in a lace all the time. You gotta be glammed up all the time.
I
For
think
me, I don't like
The
that.
wigs are kind of dying down though.
The wig, I love a natural girl. I love
Yeah,
a
you
natural
do. You
girl.
always
I
love that.
love a natural girl.
Some of these girls don't got natural hair though. Like
This is
they
true.
And it's
just-
fine, but you
It
can,
isn't
there
that-
are particular
What do you do?
styles.
What do you mean that's fine? What do you do?
There are
Yeah.
particular, get some
Yeah.
lace, bitch. Get you a lace. You can get
Yeah,
that.
wig,
But
a wig.
a wig, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's a
A
wig.
wig is nothing though. That's what. That's everyday style. But we talking about these.
No, it's not everyday style, 'cause that's not
We've
everyday
seen the
maintenance.
girls
Some
go
girls
from a
don't know
natural
how to
girl.
keep it maintained.
We've seen a lot of
Well,
our girls go from natural girl.
I'm gonna say
to
this.
the
I think
hip.
sometimes you need a little hip. You need a little titty. You need like, don't overdo it, but you need a
In
little
moderation.
Yes, like I
In
know girls
moderation.
who overdid it and they went to the projects because they needed more and more and more.
We know the silicone Barbies.
But
So
I feel like
We all know
you
them.
need if you need
I
it
feel
and you
like-
can afford it,
I
get
feel
it.
like you should get it as long as you get the thighs to match.
Ooh.
That's it.
Man,
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
get
Don't
it.
make
That's
it
the
too
way.
big. Don't make it
Thighs
too ghetto.
match.
The
Like,
leg,
if you
the
can
butt.
afford the booty and the thighs and the tits, go ahead and do it.
Yes.
Make sure your thighs match with it.
there we go.
And don't be
Point
ghetto
blank,
with it, but I mean, I think if you,
I mean, you should be subtle with it.
You can't tell me you look in the mirror and be like, bitch, I'm perfect.
No,
Like,
we
I
all
don't
have.
know.
Everybody have their own flaws.
Everybody
I want to
wants
get this
something.
done. You know, and we are. But the thing is, like, social media has made it so hard for people coming up. Everybody want a nose job. Everybody want porcelain teeth. Everybody want a hip that extrudes. That's not natural. I come from a long line of body women, and they not. It flows.
Yeah.
I want to say that.
Instagram is like the new 9 to 5, and these girls make money off of that look. So it's like they kind of invested in their craft. Like think about like Jody and what's the girl Janet. Like love them down, but they're the face of Fashion Nova because there's no girls like them. Their body is like perfect. You know, it's a perfect model body.
True.
You know, and that's how they make their money. So,
Barbie.
Is it perfect
Yeah.
real or perfect?
Image.
yes, it's like their look.
Their
You know,
image.
it's like you go to a job and tell you gotta wear all black. Their job is bitch, make sure you look like a Barbie. Make sure
Certain
everybody,
way.
you know.
I think it's like however you feel in the moment. Like if that's what you want, by all means. But I just don't like when girls get it and then I hear like a year or two later them complaining. I'm like, well, girl, you did it. So like, my thing is just don't overdo it. If you're gonna do it right. Like there's a lot of girls that I know got their
Yeah,
body
good
done.
for you. Ooh, that's very good. Very much so.
Yeah.
Social media or whatever. do it.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
Do it because it's something you want to do. Like if I want to go
It
get a
enhances
tummy tuck,
your
or something
confidence.
I want to do, not just because he got it or it's gonna make
Yeah.
you like me more. Just make sure it's like worth it. You know?
And I've seen a lot of girls get it and hate it. Like they test it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
They
We
want
see K.
all
Michelle.
Client.
Yeah.
We see K. Michelle. But K. Michelle just went through a whole reconstructive surgery.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think she
was
hated it. I
not-
think it just went wrong. I think something happened to it. I think this
Well, she
cement
hated
started-
the end product that was taking her health away. So she couldn't
Didn't it
even.
become like cement and start hurting her?
Yeah, it was actually causing her health issues where she
Well, they
wasn't
tell you
feeling
that,
well.
though.
Yeah.
Like I've had my friend get it, take some taken out before, and they have to take the fat around the stuff that they've injected in the hotel because you can't remove the stuff out. You have to remove only
If
the
you
fat
like
that's
silicone
around
and
it.
cement
So then you
and
gotta
all
go
that.
reshape it because now it got all these dents, and it's like a whole thing.
Did you know a Brazilian butt lift is like the most
Dangerous.
dangerous
Yes.
surgery?
Yeah.
Because like if the whatever they put in your butt gets in like the vein, it's one of the main arteries. It can kill you
Yeah.
immediately.
And it's your own fat.
That's crazy.
It's still not intended to be there like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the verses?
Team
But I
training.
do know all the words to look back at it, so I don't know.
I don't know. That's
All right.
I got an asshole.
What y'all
Like
think
a
about it?
son. I'm Team Trina.
Unfortunately, I didn't watch it.
I'm Team Trina.
I didn't even hear about it, so I didn't even know what's going on.
I was sad that they only got 300 views.
Yeah, because it
300K.
don't make sense.
300K.
What you want about a million?
Everybody else was at 1 million, and I feel like theirs was the best one.
You mean combined with it only?
But why Eve wasn't in the same room as Trina?
She live in
She's in London. She
would
wasn't
get
coming
stuck-
down
yeah,
here.
She would get stuck in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that
COVID,
makes sense.
bitch.
Okay, okay, that makes sense.
She live in London now?
Yeah, with
With the
her.
cousin.
Her husband is a gumball man.
He's a
What is it?
billionaire.
What is
He's
it
a
called?
billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
He make money, baby. But no, I'm Team Trina because I feel like Trina had more hits than Eve. Like I feel like Trina was bringing the heat. She didn't bring her whole selection. Like she just gave y'all a little taste.
I was glad to see them support each other so much because in a lot of the verses it was a lot of shade. As much as they were like, "Oh yeah, let's sing together, we're here together," they were throwing shots in a lot of them, especially like Ashanti and Keisha Cole. So it was
That was a mess.
cut.
Do you feel like they in the same era?
Who?
Eve and Trina.
They
I
have
don't-
to be right. Yeah, they have to.
But I mean, growing up, I literally snuck and listened to Trina's CD. Like it was like
But
shit.
Eve too. Like what?
But I
I
don't
don't even
remember
know
what
you,
the
but
I remember even Rough Rider.
Eve
I was a
yeah.
rough rider, bitch.
You was a rough rider? I wasn't a rough rider, but I was Team Trina all the way growing up. Like I literally.
Do you think it should have been Trina and Lil Kim?
No.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Do you think we'll ever get a Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim versus?
No, the heat it's gonna be so hot. Like they.
I think we will.
No.
I ain't even with
I don't
nobody.
think we will.
No.
I don't think
think
it'll
we-
be them, but I think we will get.
I don't think we'll ever get a Cardi B and Nicki
The
Minaj
beef
song
is
or
too
anything,
thick.
but
It's too
I can
thick.
see her being like, okay, at what is she like 40, 38?
Who?
At 38,
Trina.
I'm gonna go and do a versus with Lil Kim. Like, they're both icons.
Eve is
No.
not 50. She's like
No,
40.
she's in her 40s.
She's in her 40s.
She's in her 40s.
Yeah.
I think early 40s at
Yeah,
that.
like maybe 40.
Yeah.
I feel like Trina won.
I think Little
It wasn't a battle though. It was a sisterhood moment.
It was a
like,
sisterhood moment, but
yeah.
Trina
Did you hear that?
What?
I think Little Kim could go verse to verse against a guy.
From her era.
Yeah.
From her
A
era.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy and a girl?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
think
never had that.
Legend and Alicia Keys was up against each other.
Okay.
Wait, they verse?
They verse?
Oh, when is this going on? Because there's a lot of verses that I ain't even.
Yeah, that's a good matchup though.
John Legend.
What do you guys
Alex
think
Keys.
about? It's what? Lil Bow Wow and Soulja Boy or Lil Romeo and Soulja Boy?
Oh, I think you need to.
It should have been Little Romeo and Soulja
And
Boy.
Lil Bow
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Should've
mean,
been a
it
little-
should have been Little Bow Wow. and
I'm like, Lil Romeo don't got
No,
no
but the
songs.
Romeo.
Yes, he
Soulja
does.
Boy.
No, he
I
doesn't.
would
No, he
go
doesn't.
ahead.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be fire.
I don't know about that one, y'all.
And then Shenanigans, they both gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
All right, y'all. The cabbage.
Where is it?
Y'all- I hate you so much, bitch.
It looks fire.
That actually looks
That
really
looks
fucking
fire.
good.
Now I'm gonna be pissed off if it's nasty. Because it looks fire.
All right, guys. Y'all remember how Big Mamas made cabbage on Sundays? We made the cabbage, but we didn't take all day. Y'all should cook it all day.
Because they was lying.
They was lying to us. They didn't want us to eat that. So what you basically do, you get 2 or 3 heads of cabbage. You know, cabbage cooked down. You chop it up however you want it. You can chop it up in chunks.
That was 6.
Finally. This was definitely 6. We definitely made 6.
Yeah.
But for you back at home, you ain't got too many people. We're gonna cook 2 to 3. So then you started with either your turkey, your bacon. We use bacon. So you cook your bacon first. You fry it in the pot. You add a little. You don't need to add olive oil. Just add your seasoning to the bacon, and you use black pepper, a little salt, garlic powder, season oil, of course. You can put some Tony's in there because y'all know I love Tony sachets.
It's
You
good.
can put some Tony's.
Manny says it's good.
Look at me. Look at me. Fucking it up.
Quiet over there.
Period. So you let your bacon cook first, and then you leave all the grease in there, because your bacon is gonna cook with the cabbage. So you put your cabbage on top of the bacon once you cook it down to your liking, though. I like mine to be crisp before I put the cabbage in there.
So once you put the cabbage, do you cover it or is it?
You cover it because you want the cabbage to sweat to make water.
I know that's
So
right.
the water mixes with the grease, and then you start flipping it after about 10 minutes. You start flipping it. You want all your ingredients to mix. You season it to your taste, and you cook it for about, I'm gonna say 30 to 45 minutes with the top on, and then voila. We had turkey
You
necks,
want
right?
turkey neck?
Yeah.
Do you want him to go
I
into
love turkey necks.
Carmel Anthony
I
as he's serving it
Oh
or
my
after?
god, and crawfish boil. Back home, we put in the crawfish boil.
So then you want him to start
Turkey
the
neck.
Carmel Anthony and then he comes
With the
with
potato and the dipping sauce.
With the dishes and, this, and then they taste it.
No, his palate is different.
His palate is different.
His palate is way better. His palate is
What do y'all need?
like
Oh,
Let's try it.
Yes, and the food is here.
Okay. Wait, get a thing of the cabbage.
What the cabbage getting? This is your job. Don't think of it as like a shade. I mean, it's shade, but girl.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Zakai, what you think?
Okay.
You fuck with it?
It's so good.
You fuck with it? That shit bustin'. Come on now.
Oh my god.
Make sure I
It's so good. I'm gonna eat this all day. Oh, good. It's so good.
So good.
Good. Like, did you eat the bacon?
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
There we go.
So what do you guys think about Lala and Anthony filing for divorce and Carmelo fathering twins?
I thought they were already divorced.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Ooh.
My thing is this. She's very in Khloe Kardashian's lane. She keeps staying, keep fucking over, she keeps staying. Girl, go.
You think she paved the way for Khloe Kardashian though? Cause she been doing this shit for a long time. So Khloe may be in her lane.
Well, Lala and Kim are best friends, you know, and it's, you know, they say that people take the culture, so I don't know I don't know.
I think she should have been left him.
She should have left him a long time ago.
The sad part is they named one of the twins after Lala's son.
What's her son's name? Chiron.
Yeah, but she named the other one Cash.
Like Kash.
Yeah.
That's cute. I mean,
She named him. Yeah. I mean, we like the name, but y'all, that's really down bad though. Like, bitch, come on now. I know they brothers, but it's tacky.
Think so?
Would
What's your brother's name?
Would you stay or go?
I would go.
There's so many
You know me,
people.
like, bitch,
Definitely
I'm
go.
one stop shop.
Would you stay or go? Stay or go?
I wouldn't even have that agreement in the first place. I think they might have had an agreement.
Same.
Just don't
Yeah.
embarrass me.
Yes.
And then they got embarrassed.
Yes.
But what do y'all think about? Remember she was at the game and she had the phone and she was like, this is what everybody posted on Twitter, her with the phone. They're like,
But that's her son's dad. I think she's trying to be like.
but it was a statement though. Like, you don't think that was a statement? You at the game, your son on iPhone
FaceTime.
on FaceTime, and then you like, here. You at a game though. This is public. You're here. So that's
No.
a
I
statement.
think she's trying to keep a family image, which is good for both
Yeah.
parents
Yes.
to like come together.
They let
and
us
be
know right
cordial.
now you don't fuck with
But I
him.
think at the end of the day, they're doing their separate things.
Right, I
that's
think
the-
it's agreement.
You think it's a Hollywood thing?
I think she got her body done to try to compete.
She really did.
realized now she's single. So
Mm.
that's the real lesson. Is like, don't change yourself for no man.
Come on.
Period.
Come on. She changed her body around.
That's true. Like, come on.
So listen, how do we feel about producers not producing and hitmakers just out at A1?
Kendall, you were
A1, actually, you need to call me because you you owe me some paperwork. I'm sorry, it's some bullshit. I be calling you, emailing you, Instagramming you, no answer.
Then I
I don't like that. I just
No,
thought about that
his
shit.
artist just left and he was supposed to come. I think he actually just outside the house. I'm not even being funny. A1 was just outside with Andy in the car. Who's his man?
You know he did good for you.
He's outside. He was literally just picked him up. I swear to God, I'm not even making it.
Kendall, how you
He's
feel
driving.
about that as an artist? How would you feel about your producer not like pulling his weight?
Selling you a
I feel
song
like-
that, like selling you a beat for 50K, saying that they produced, because sometimes you go off what, like if it was like London on the track, or you go off the name.
Yeah.
So if you're sold a beat from London on the track, you probably really love it because it's London on the track. It could be
Right.
Jane Doe. You may be like, but you going to be with it because it's London on the track. Then you find out it's like all fraud. You know, like how, as an artist, how would you feel about that?
I mean, I feel kind of disrespected in a sense.
Yeah.
Because you're paying for that.
Very
So
much
you
so.
should get what you pay for at
Mhm.
the end of the day. I mean, like, I'm all for working with other people, but if you're going to work with somebody in particular, then you should get what you pay for.
There we go.
Speaking of that, 4 Me is out.
First of all, how about the TikTok? Celebration that you are getting. I'm not on TikTok, but I have seen your TikTok, and they are tearing it up for me.
I love that.
You guys need to go really download it. It's a song that I do not stop listening to. I probably listen to it 20 times a day.
I did see it in your live,
Every day.
like
Every
10,
day,
30
every
times.
day, man.
I used to get in trouble when the song wasn't out. I used to get in trouble, but I feel used to cut like
Because he was playing it before it came out.
posting it on my close friends, like no one will see. And I'm like, bitch, take it down because another bitch will be for me and it tomorrow.
Right.
Like that's just how it goes.
Fire,
You know?
though.
You have to protect your shit.
But it's out now, so I'll just saying it everywhere. In case I mean nothing.
So, how do you feel?
Excited. I'm just excited. It's my first day out, and we have a lot of stuff in the vault, as you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited for.
I'm excited for
keep
you.
going.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't remember last week, I talked about the Rose Fest, doing it with my sisters, Kendi X and Ride. This is Kendi X.
Yeah.
So not only is she an artist, she's also the co-founder of the Rose Festival, which is a big
And
thing.
it was
Young
fire.
That's
Rose
all.
Fest Part 2 is coming up when?
October 2nd.
Oh yeah. And we're open now, so let's go ahead and get it
Oh
cracking.
my God.
Get it
That's all about being a boss. Period.
Yeah, young boss, let's go.
Happy belated birthday, Sky.
Happy belated birthday, baby.
And if you guys don't know, Sakai was on Essence Girls United.
Period.
I mean, it was everything. The cover was everything. They let them be themselves. They were the sneakers, their hair, all types of ways. It just made me so happy to see our girls on the cover. You know, like these girls are young. They work hard. And if you guys know, like when you go to college, they kind of control you in sports, and it's hard to kind of be yourself outside of college. So just to see them do that was major for me. I love that.
And it's a major year.
How do you guys feel about the new Double XL freshman class cover?
It's like,
Like
fire.
I'm really excited because I just found out a lot of my friends out there. Remember recently seeing DDG actually post to get that last spot, so I'm actually really happy to hear that he's on it. So it's one of my good friends. How do y'all feel about
I'll say this:
Wait,
they
Ruby Rose
wore,
on there. She's
they
at the
wore.
Rose Fest.
I love Ruby Rose, but they wore her the fuck out on the internet.
Oh no.
They said, "Oh, I didn't even know you rapped."
No way.
Oh,
They-
no, you
I-
can't.
look at the comments. They're like, "We didn't know you rapped. We thought you was just a hoe." They told her that.
Who said that?
Look at the
No.
I swear to God, look at the comments.
No
She
way.
has a couple hits. I mean, I feel like
definitely
she was
has
at the
hits.
Rose Fest. First and foremost, she turned the crowd up.
Yeah, she did what she had to do.
And me personally knowing Ruby, when I first started getting into her, I did look at the Instagram side of her, and I always knew her for being in relationships and stuff like that. But actually hearing Big Mouth was one of my favorite songs.
Big Mouth is my shit.
My
Big Mouth
favorite.
is my shit.
Oh my
And I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I'm like, I didn't know Ruby personally, but I'm like, okay, she has a little one hit. I think that's what's going to go with it and stuff like that. But then she continues to, bring heat. Same thing with Laquila Ray. She having her shine.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Coyle Ray in her
I
video.
like artists that impress me. Even if I know them personally, I like to be impressed. There's times when my brother can play music to me, and I'll be like, okay, you can be my brother. I like this jazz. But like, I like the element of excitement each time for it to be a new catchphrase or something like that. I honestly think that Ruby has a couple good songs, so I'm proud of her. I'm really excited.
For me, someone who I love music and I love females. I love the music, but I didn't see that energy on stage. I will say that. I did.
Well, I just want to let you know that it was all over the social media, and you guys probably didn't know the day of Rose Fest. There was actually a big altercation in the back with Ruby Rose and a girl. There was a fight. They were like fighting right before Ruby went on stage.
God.
I had the videos and everything, so like Ruby honestly was like really like, she don't really fight, so she was like
She was
shaking.
shook.
She even came up to me and was like nervous and stuff like that. So I feel like that had to do a lot with like, because it wasn't just one girl after her, it was a couple girls after her, so it was like a big situation at her tent. So it was like literally a big deal.
So
hear that.
you're saying the fight basically made her nervous, and
She-
the stage presence wasn't there. But what
She
about
was-
the stage?
She literally was really
performance
upset. She was
in a
hysterical.
whole?
Well, I mean, and I just feel like as an artist, like sometimes artists like to like meditate and like to be in their zen before they go on stage. There's a lot of people you have to perform for, so you will never know. Like I'm a dancer, I grew up dancing, and I used to be really, really, really scared even going to cheerleading competitions, like knowing some of the people that was my friends and other teams and stuff. And I'm like, there's hundreds and hundreds of people in the crowd. So if my mood's not right, I'm gonna project that to you.
Not the stage presence. The
For
production.
me,
The production. as a
For
whole.
me, I go back to like last week's topic where we were talking about popularity over talent. It makes me feel like, are you really an artist, or do you just have numbers? You know?
That is good. That is
And I love her songs, but
Blasting her shit in my car.
no, I blast it too
Me too.
because she gives me that old school Lil Kim vibe.
Yeah.
I love her, but seeing it on stage and seeing like what I put into stuff and you put into stuff like artistry and creating, I did not see
But also
that.
you
I
have
didn't
to
see that.
think, as an artist, you have to be able to tap into each song and fit that emotion. And if she went through an emotional roller coaster backstage, it's hard to be able to tap into each emotion of each song and really emote it.
I love that.
Say for instance, I know for a fact, and this is our good sense, but imagine if Rye did that backstage. You know Rye's gonna go on stage and be upset.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Rye won't have a microphone stand, she gonna go on stage and be upset. You know, but that's another thing. Our good sis performed the other day without a microphone stand. Dancers, everybody, like, it was.
And she killed
but
it.
long story short, I'm saying, like, it just goes to show, like, how whatever happens, like, in the spirit of the moment, can sometimes project off of your artistry.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I do feel like, and that's my friend, I feel like I could say this, I do feel like I want to see more of Ruby, like, stepping it up, because I feel like she's an amazing artist, but I want to see the, like, effort and the work put behind it, as well as the talent and looks.
Especially when you have, these girls are giving looks. If they don't got the money, they gonna get it. They gonna find the scammers, the PPP loans,
She's
they gonna
working
find
with them
whatever.
people
They
right
gonna
now.
get the look together.
Period.
So like, at least give me that. You know, if you ain't gonna give me the stage presence, everybody don't got that. At least give me a look that matches the sound.
I think the talent was there, but there was no production. It
But
was
do you feel like it comes
she had
with
a
growth?
plastic chair and 2 dancers. I was like, what?
That was that come with
It comes with growth, and it comes with like, you gotta get out of that like, oh, I'm just an Instagram girl mentality, and I'm an artist. You gotta get into that artist mentality.
It
Like,
also comes with having the right people behind you.
yeah,
There we
it's
go.
true.
Because it's not just you,
Facts.
it's a whole team.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
behind it.
You think as an artist,
team.
you think as an artist it's smart to invest in yourself when you
No, you have to.
You have to.
If you don't invest yourself, people, you're gonna get ate up.
but this is the thing about a lot of
You're gonna get
artists.
left behind.
Do you feel like because this happens with a lot of artists? Artists think because of their blue checks and their following and stuff like that, that they can just get
That don't matter.
stuff. Listen, a lot of artists do this.
They do think that.
A lot of artists, and Phil knows, like a lot of artists feel like because of certain criteria or like standards that they hold themselves up to, that everything has to be free in their world, you know?
Before I forget, at the end of the day, they feel like that because they don't got the money to go buy it. Okay? Because listen, the artists that I work with, we're gonna go get it if we need to get it. The set, the vibe, the whatever, the best of the best. Because I'm sorry to say, we have the money to go get it. So the only reason I would be able to be like, oh, give me that for free is if I don't got the money. This is the facts. These artists got millions of followers with no money,
That means it's bad.
no budget,
Right.
no team. But they figure it out,
production.
but that is just what it is. Like, they're asking for stuff for free because they don't got the money. I could go and ask somebody something for free, give me that for free. And they'll probably give it to me. But I'm like, let me bless your pockets, let me invest into your business, your vibe, whatever, because I don't need it for free. I want you to grow, you know?
Right.
So I just feel like they do it because they broke. Next subject.
Long story short, honestly,
Facts, you guys.
one day, hopefully, I can see you on Double XL, Kendall, because
You will be on Double XL.
Yes.
Hopefully, baby, you will be there.
No, she will. She will. She has the motivation. I see it there. But I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it right now. I'm happy for everybody. So congratulations.
All right, guys. As y'all know, a couple days ago, the Senate passed making Juneteenth a national holiday. How would you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. The only thing I know to do on Juneteenth is go to Dallas. Go to have a party like it's lit. That's all I
Juneteenth
need.
is.
I think
I'm
Juneteenth has been celebrated by African Americans for the
That's what I'm
longest.
saying.
So it's been a holiday for us
Yes.
for the longest.
For the longest.
I don't think it's a holiday for the world now, but like for us, it's.
I'm
a
not
holiday.
happy. I feel
go to
like
Dallas,
for coming from a state where the governor has made it illegal for teachers to teach about the history of slaves, it's a slap in our face.
For real.
I mean, we celebrate each other each and every day. We are Black 365. Making Juneteenth a national holiday should have been in order.
Right.
We are the last race to get any type of leverage for the impact the world has made on us. So I mean, I feel like it's for the shit. So giving somebody else our day, Juneteenth, we gonna have a national day off. Blah blah blah. Bitch, where are reparations at?
Oh wow.
And that's just dead on that.
She's been there.
Right, and we should go there.
I
Period.
think
We built
asked
this
for,
country.
like, defunding the police. We asked for fair voter rights. We asked for a lot of other things, allocating money to education.
Right.
Period.
But white people got a day off from work.
Right.
So we didn't get what we asked.
And they're gonna barbecue.
Literally.
Yeah,
Like, come on now.
yeah.
And then we also
Oh, so
asked for
now
fair.
yeah, in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's a whole holiday.
Where you get off of
Then they
school?
gonna have Amazon,
Yeah.
gonna have.
That's what I'm saying.
Girls,
Yeah.
school's out. Girls, school's out
That's why I
already.
said it's a fake holiday. Like
Yeah.
we can.
It's
It's
just
gonna be
for them to
You
be
take
like,
off on Juneteenth, no matter like.
I took off.
You always do.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
Yeah. We asked for fair education.
How about mental health when, like, we
Yeah.
actually so many things that would uplift the black community and people of color, but you got a day off.
You got a day off work.
Yeah.
And they still in Texas, Governor Abbott with his bitch ass has made it
Make them block us.
where teachers cannot teach about slavery. Fuck that. You from Texas. If you not, you know how Texas was the originator on. They were the last people to know about the slavery being ended. So fuck that. You telling us in our state that we can't teach our black and brown kids about slavery? Come on now. And but you don't give us a national holiday though. But you can't teach about it.
Do you guys think this was a teachable moment for people that are not African American or people of color?
For people of color who didn't know about Juneteenth?
Mhm.
Very much so. I feel like now is the time to educate yourself.
Do you think it's African American or black people's job to teach them?
It's not our job.
It's
We
not
have
our job.
done enough
Yeah.
as it is now. Now it's your turn to do the research, to know what this holiday is and what it means to other people.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the American education system has failed us. Like, what did
Very
you learn
much so.
about African people that were started at slavery? So, are we relying on the American system, education system, to
Right.
educate us on Juneteenth correctly?
They're
Right.
teaching us based on their white side
Right.
of things.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Christopher Columbus discovered a country that was already there.
Right.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make any
Yeah.
sense, you know?
Now that we have this new holiday, how are you guys gonna be celebrating it? Like, what would you
You'll be
do?
drunk.
I feel like it's the same, like
Like we do every
you
year.
pay, yeah, like what you do every year. Like
I mean, we always take off, go out of town together, have a good time. Like,
How about you,
we
man?
celebrate.
How about you, Victor?
I was celebrating with you guys.
I think
Celebrate it now.
I think Juneteenth is about spreading love and spending time with your fellow brothers and sisters, and just uplifting each other and encouraging them to stay healthy and happy. And you can maybe barbecue, throw in a couple drinks, travel, whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely want barbecue.
What you guys think? What you guys gonna do?
Yeah, the same. Probably gonna chill with the fam, girl.
We're gonna have to work.
you might have to
Because
work.
you know the colonizers didn't make you work on holidays. It's not-
Well, I'm glad to be back with you guys.
I'm glad to be here.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Try out nasty ass food.
Bitch, you
guys.
good?
No, they cook too, baby.
Okay, 6 hours.
Nah,
All right.
No, but it was amazing hanging out with you guys. I had a great time with you guys. We talked about a lot of shit.
We ran
Singles
it
out. Everyone go get it.
For me.
We're gonna see you on another cover, girl. Don't
We're
worry.
gonna see you in the Olympics.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
All right, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. One Kitchen, Three Kings. I'm Philion here.
I'm Larry Simmons.
I'm Stefan.
And I'm Manny.
Hey.
And this is One Kitchen,
Three
Four Kings.
Oh!
Cheers.
That was good, guys. Oh,